YTBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. And guys, I want to use this video as a platform to launch out a Google Hangout. So at ease, butthurt Triple G fans at ease. I'm not coming on here trying to dog out Triple G in this video. I maybe do it in another video, but I'm not going to do it in this video. Actually, I'm trying to open up, healthy debates this time, okay? I'm just trying to open up healthy debates. I'm not going to talk about race. We ain't talking about none of that. The only thing that we're going to do is in this video, we're just going to debate, okay? Triple G's career versus Andre Ward's career. We're going to debate their resumes, and that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Okay, if you want to come on here, you want to start, with your racial comments, I'm just going to delete the comments, and I'm going to block you. Okay, that's it. And I ain't never blocked a single person on YouTube, but I'm so I got so much conviction in us having healthy debates on this that's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to talk about their two resumes. Okay, and then I want to use this as a launching pad to open up a Google Hangouts. And I'm going to let you guys pick the day out of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, Friday evenings, but Saturday or Sunday, anytime. And I want to open up a Google Hangout as an open debate. Okay, I want to do that. I'm going to start it, and I'm going to see what happens. But I want to do this because I want to get some of you guys that don't upload videos. And sometimes you guys leave some awesome comments. But, when I want to get you to elaborate, it's kind of like you're doing stuff. I'm doing stuff throughout the day. You're doing stuff. So by the time you even think to elaborate on what you said, you on to something else. So hopefully many of you, I can get a chance to talk to you, face to face or, whatever. And then I can actually hear you elaborate on some of the things that you actually comment on. Like that's what I want you to do. Because it's also about learning, guys. And I've learned so much in the last 2 years of just being in the YTBC. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot, and I've seen a lot. And I used to box, but I've learned much more information, in the YTBC. Like I watch a blood boxing video, and and it's like he'll speak on something, and I'll go look it up and read about it. And sure enough, blood boxing is right on the money. Like it's just a lot of stuff, man. That I'm learning, and it's so much more information, man. And it's like I'm sitting here looking at archives and archives of boxing, man. It's just nobody's ever gonna learn all that stuff unless your name was Burt Sugar. I mean, seriously. Okay, but anyway, I want to go ahead and get started. Okay, I want to talk about Andre Ward's resume first. Okay, I'm gonna start with him first. Andre Ward, to me, has a deep resume. Okay, he's got a deep resume. He's fought some guys who are seasoned veterans. He's fought some guys who they've all fought tough fights. Okay, they fought tough fights. I cannot sit here and look at Andre Ward's resume. I cannot do this with a straight face and say that Triple G has a better resume. I just can't do it. I cannot do it. I mean, I see, he's got Carl Froch on his resume. That in itself ought to tell you, who Andre Ward was facing. Carl Froch is tough. And when he fought Andre Ward, he only had one loss at the time, y'all. And if you look at who Carl Froch done fought, Froch has a deep, deep resume. I mean, this dude, he knocked out George Groves 2 times. He knocked out Lucian Brute. Okay. He beat Arthur Abraham. Okay. He fought Miguel Kessler. He beat Andre Durrell. He knocked out Taylor. I remember that fight. Knocked Taylor ass clean out. He fought John Pascal. I mean, this guy, Carl Froch, has a very, very deep resume. He's a quality tough opponent. He's a quality tough opponent. You can't take that away from Andre Ward. He beat a quality opponent in Carl Froch. He fought Chad Dawson. Chad Dawson only had one loss at the time when he met Andre Ward. He only had one loss. Okay? And Chad Dawson has fought some of the same people that Carl Froch fought. Okay? Fought some of the same people. I mean, he fought Adonis Stevens. He fought Bernard Hopkins twice, okay? Fought John Pascal, fought Glenn Johnson, Antonio Tarver, and Chad Dawson got the better version of Antonio Tarver, even though Tarver was kind of on a downward decline. He was probably around 38 or 39 at the time when he had that fight, but still, he got a better version of Tarver, a much better version than what you see today, okay? Not this crazy, drunk, drug-infested Tarver that you see right now, okay? He fought Glenn Johnson, beat him, I mean, Chad Dawson, in my opinion, definitely has a good resume. He's a tough opponent. See, we can look at the opponents, and the quality of competition that they had. He fought Arthur Abraham, tough guy. He fought Sakio Cheetah. I'm sorry, Sakio Bika. I'm sorry, I slipped. I slipped. I said I wasn't going to insult anybody. Dang it, it just slipped out, okay? But he fought Sakio Bika, a very tough opponent. Very tough, man. He fought Mikhail Kessler. At the time, Mikhail Kessler only had one loss. See, if we start looking at this and going in on this man's career, okay, Andre Ward has had a tough road. The only really chump fight, he's fought some chump fights, he's fought a couple of guys. Like that Paul Smith fight, I wasn't happy about that Paul Smith fight. I just wasn't, okay? And that's just the way that is, okay? I wasn't happy about it. I mean, he beat up Paul Smith for 9 rounds, whooped his ass. But at the end of the day, y'all, still, Andre Ward has a tough resume, okay? And now he's moving up to 175. And can you imagine if Andre Ward beats Sergey Kovalev? If he beats Sergey Kovalev, people, there's nothing else that you can say. Because he is going to fight Sergey Kovalev. Whether you like it or don't like it, you sit down and listen to it because that's the best truth going today. He is going to fight Sergey Kovalev. And I can tell you this without a shadow of a doubt. He beat Kovalev, you can already say Andre Ward is going to be on top of the pound-for-pound list because some of y'all think he ain't. Okay, some of y'all, and I'm doing it based on just the general consensus in the YTBC. Some of us, we think Andre Ward is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Some of us, we think that. Some of you think, no, Andre Ward is not. But if he beats Sergey Kovalev, in my opinion, he going to be #1 pound-for-pound. And you can't do nothing to stop that. Andre Ward is a beast, okay? His career and his competition, guys, he's moving up and he's really challenging himself. He's going to challenge himself. He wants to fight the best, and if he beats Kovalev, you nor anybody else in the YTBC can say anything about the What are you going to say? What really are you going to say? Oh, he beat Kovalev, the most feared fighter at that weight class. You got people ducking Kovalev left and right. The only person with enough guts to fight Kovalev is John Pascal. The only person with enough guts to fight this killer is John Pascal. Now, Andre Ward want a piece of him? I'm going to tell you now, Ward beat Kovalev. Y'all can hang it up. I mean, you Triple G fans, y'all can hang it up. Like, seriously, like, Andre Ward is going to have a strong argument for being #1 pound-for-pound. Okay? Let's talk about Triple G's resume. So when you look at Triple G's resume, you look at his resume, okay? People are going to argue, okay, about David Lemieux being quality. Okay, I'll just let you guys argue about that one because I never thought for 1 minute that David Lemieux was going to beat Triple G. Even though I thought Triple G was scared of Lemieux at the time, I still did not think David Lemieux was going to beat Triple G. I even said David Lemieux ain't even have a chance, okay? He fought Willie Monroe Jr., which, again, I predicted that. I said Willie Monroe Jr. going to get knocked out. And I predicted Monroe would get knocked out in the 3rd round, but, Willie lasted 6 rounds. I'm going to give y'all this, okay? I think Daniel Gill is an average quality opponent, and I think Martin Murray probably was his toughest fight. And Martin Murray was a human punching bag for 11 rounds until Triple G finally they had to stop it, man. Daniel Gill was Martin Murray was taking too much punishment, man. And he was just beat. Martin Murray's a tough guy. I would say if I would have had to really go over Triple G resume, Martin Murray to me is a quality win because that's a tough guy. Very, very tough guy. But, when he fought Adama, man, I felt bad for Adama, man. He almost decapitated Adama. I'm serious, man. He about damn near took Adama's head off, man. He fought Gabe Rosado. And I'm sorry, I can't get off this Gabe Rosado thing, man. He fought Curtis Stevens, beat these guys easily, man. I'm talking about just beating them easily. And I thought Gabe Rosado was giving him a pretty good fight, but Triple G just overpowered him. What Triple G is doing, guys, he's overpowering these guys. And it ain't no guy that, see, here's what I think. Here's what I want. I want Triple G to face somebody that when he hit him, they just not going to fold over. And then, when he hit him, they're going to look right at him and come at him, Like, I want to see what is Triple G going to do against an opponent that he going to hit him so hard that it won't even affect him. That they're going to look right at him and take his best shot and come right back at him. Like, that's what I want to see. See, this is what I want to see. and maybe that opponent is out there for Triple G. That opponent. But, I can look at his resume. You can look at, like, who did Odama fight? Who the hell did Odama fight that basically, we can say that, oh, dang, well, this is a tough opponent. Who did Odama fight? I mean, man, there's just a lot of people on his resume, man. A lot of people, but there are a lot of people, man, that, the average boxing fan or anybody really, you don't even know who they are, man. And, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. See, I don't know. We can't vouch. I can't say that, the combination of Martin Murray, Odama, Matthew Macklin, Gabe Rosado, Curtis Stevens. I can't say opponents like that, are tougher than, like some of the people that Ward fought. I just cannot say that they compare to Dawson. They compare to freaking darn Carl Froch. Okay, they compare to Sakio Bika. They compare to Andre. I mean, man, they compare to Abraham. Okay, I can't say that, y'all. I cannot say that these opponents, guys, that Triple G has fought, they don't compare to the opponents that Andre Ward has fought. It's just not gonna happen, y'all. It's just not gonna happen. And I can't sit here with a straight face and say that. I just can't do it. I mean, people, I don't know. I don't know what people are looking at. I don't know what folks are looking at when they say that Triple G's resume is just 10 times better than Ward's. How? Like, how can you substantiate that? Are you serious? How can you substantiate that? When the guys at Triple G are beating, they beating nobodies. These guys are beating people, hell, many of you ain't even heard of. You ain't even heard of. Okay? We know who Chad Dawson is. We know who Carl Froch is. We know who Arthur Abraham is, okay? We know who Mikael Kessler is. We know who Chad Dawson. We know who Edwin Rodriguez. We know these people. And we know that these guys, they've had some seasoned fight. They're veterans. They're true veterans. They've had fights. We know who Sakio Bika is. We know him. He's a rough and rugged, tough competitor. I don't see anybody like that on Triple G resume, y'all. I just don't see it. The only person that you can argue with me about is Martin Murray. That's it. And that's the only guy who went almost 12 rounds with Triple G. He ain't got nobody else on his resume, man, that could even match him because he's overpowering these guys. And you know what? We can go even deeper than that. And you know what? And I might can give Triple G a little bit of credit for beating Marco Antonio Rubio. I mean, I can probably do that, guys. I'm still kind of on the fence about that. But I mean, people, come on, man. Triple G is overpowering these guys. He's overpowering them. He's strong, man. He's stronger than the average guy he's up against. Triple G is a big 160 pounder. He big. And coming in on fight night, I can pretty much tell you he hydrating up to about 170, y'all. 172 at the most. But Triple G is a big boy. He's a big 160 pounder. He's big. And he's getting these guys in the ring. He's overpowering them. What I want to see out of Triple G, and honestly, y'all, I'll stop hating or whatever y'all call it. I want to see him fight somebody, man, who not going to fold up. I want to see him fight somebody where he got to go the distance with them. And I'm talking about, it's one of these fights where I want to say, you know what? I don't know if Triple G going to win this one. See, that's what I want to do. That's what it is. Okay? And we're not going to bring up, oh, but what about this fighter? We're talking about Triple G and Andre Ward. That's it. Okay? Any other fighter is irrelevant at this time. That's all we're talking about. Okay? You guys put your comments in the box. And please, guys, don't forget, tell me if this is something you want to do. Tell me, guys, if you want to, have the Google Hangouts and what day is most appropriate for you, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.